first, it's another big old night in the Premier League as West Ham take on Leicester, and of course it's live on the talkSPORT network.
Well, in the Premier League, every game is complicated, every game is tough.
Arsenal 0, West Ham 1. Jared Bowen has put Graham Potter's side in front.
The opponent's always got something to fight for, always got something to prove.
If people want to talk about Potter on a project, which clearly he is, but he's also having that impact.
Leicester falling apart yet again in the Premier League, and now the boos ring around the King Power Stadium.
Honestly, it's some of the worst football that I've ever seen down there.
More boos, more fans out of the seats. Leicester remaining firmly in the relegation zone.
It doesn't even look like there's heart. There's no heart. They're not even running about.
You know, we can only keep working, keep believing.
Leicester remaining firmly in the relegation zone, and at this point, with the way they're defending, surely there is no way out but back to the Championship.
Yeah, West Ham host Leicester in the Premier League tonight. It's live and exclusive on talkSPORT from 8. In fact, we'll look ahead to that one in about 10 minutes' time. And the boys on the Sports Bar will be taking your calls from 10 p.m. You had about 5 minutes off while the news was on. And Del the back has just walked in with a cup of tea for you. Why can't you get it?
No, I was going to get my tea, but Del offered. He said,
Did you, Del?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Del, was it? I can't say that to him, Del. That's rude. Mate, you're a joke.
I wasted away, bro.
Yeah, you're right, man. Well,
usually,
you're...
No, Del,
Usually, what are you, Del?
Usually my immune system's bulletproof, and I'd never get ill.
No, never. Get your own tea, mate. All right? He's got other things to do. Actually, he's got nothing to do. Now, West Ham host Leicester in the Premier League. It's live and exclusive on talkSPORT from 8 p.m, and the Hammers will be looking to make it back-to-back wins for the first time under Potter, whereas the Foxes will be hoping to put an end to their miserable run of defeats. Join us now to look ahead to that one. Is your host for this evening, Hugh joins us.
No, me.
No, not you. Hugh was across.
No, I've been here. Oh, Hugh was across.
Hello, Hugh.
Hello.
How are you, Hugh?
Me? No, I'm good at me.
Sorry, Hugh was across. You all right, Hugh?
I'm good, guys. How are you?
Yeah.
Sorry, Hugh. Do you know what I'm better than that?
Sorry, Hugh. Sorry, why say me?
Sorry.
It's been a while since we did that one. I've missed it, guys. No, very, very good.
Listen,
it gets better every time in many ways.
We've made a career out of it. Whereabouts are you? In the stadium now, are you?
I am. I'm inside. I'm looking at the pitch in front of me at the London Stadium. Looks absolutely fantastic. We just had a golden sunset over the stadium. So, we're thankfully moving into that part of the season where things get a little bit warmer up in the press area for us. And then, listen, in front of us this evening, hopefully we are going to see some signs of life from Leicester City. It's actually 16th against 19th in the Premier League. There's only 3 places between them, but actually 13 points separate them. West Ham are looking for back-to-back wins. You mentioned for the first time this season, actually for the first time in a year, and they'll be in confident mood after ending a 4-match winless run with that victory at Arsenal. It's going to be interesting, I think, from the West Ham perspective to see if Graham Potter sticks with the 5-3-2 formation. Kudus and Bowen leading the line. Of course, Bowen got the winner against Arsenal. Or will he possibly, against a Leicester City side that's been struggling, sacrifice a defender for an attacker, and maybe we will see a first start in a West Ham shirt for Brighton loanee Evan Ferguson to hopefully get some joy against this Leicester City back line, because basically every single team in the league has got some joy against this Leicester defence. 10 defeats in 11 Premier League games. They were 3-0 down after 32 minutes at home to Brentford last time out. 5 points from safety. And listen, we did that game live on talkSPORT, had a really strong opening 15 or so minutes. They were aggressive, they were on the front foot, but 1 goal went in and they completely fell apart. And I think West Ham will be looking to do the same with a fragile Leicester side tonight.
Hugh, let me ask you, we saw West Ham do a job on Arsenal last week. Are we starting to see how West Ham are trying to play now under Potter?
What we're certainly seeing is that whatever he's doing on the training ground, that things are taking hold with the squad at the moment. There have been a couple of tweaks, a couple of changes, particularly the midfield area, which was really lacklustre for a long period under Julian Lopetegui. We saw a great performance last time out from James Ward-Prowse, hoping for more of the same for him. He hasn't really got his career going in a West Ham United shirt so far, but that performance was certainly the best of his time at the Hammers so far. Of course, he was on loan at Forest for the first half of the season. So we'll see. I think Graham Potter will be hoping that this period towards the end of the season can lead into a really good pre-season and a fantastic season next year.
We're going to continue our chat, but we're going to let you go. I know you're a busy boy looking ahead to your show, but thanks for coming on and have a great evening. We'll speak to you in a bit.
Nice one, Hugh. Nice one.
Me?
No, you.
What, me?
No, Hugh was involved.
Oh, him, sorry, okay, yeah. Let's have a listen to both managers now, starting with Leicester gaffer Ruud van Nistelrooy, who had a strange analogy, for the task he faces at the King Power.
I call it a mountain to climb, life is about climbing mountains. The mountains are there to be climbed, and that challenge I take. When I'm on that process, which I am, together with the team and everybody involved, we'll keep climbing, and we drop sometimes, we slip sometimes on the mountain, but we get up and start again.
Well, in the Premier League, every game is complicated, every game is tough. The opponent's always got something to fight for, always got something to prove, always got some quality against you, and that's the case with Leicester. They'll be looking to turn their fortunes around.
Listen, it's going to be an interesting game because Leicester are desperate for this win, but is it too early to say that West Ham are on the beach? And I mean that in the nicest possible way, because they're safe now, right? They're not going to go down. There's 13 points between them and the bottom three. Mm-hmm. They've got nothing really to play for. It's so tight and convoluted above them. Would you feel if you were West Ham? I know you've got a new manager that's come in, so you've got to impress him, but other than that, is that it for West Ham season?
No, I think there'll be players there because he'll go there with Graham Potter, and he'll want to know that you're almost planning for next season. I know there's still a lot of games left on what West Ham, and also as well, by the way, I mean, they're not going to get in the top 10, but if they can finish up as higher up as they can, I think there's still a lot to play for. Yes.
Is there?
Yeah.
What? Well, tell me what, I mean...
Just finish as high up as possible.
When you say top 10, right, Villa are 10th.
Yeah, not going to get Villa. 42, you talk about 12 points.
So where are they going to... I mean, realistically, I doubt if
12th, 11th maybe, if they push the results. I mean, it's still quite congested.
Yeah,
but
no, it is, you're right.
I do think a lot of it's for Graham Potter to start building for next season, putting the foundations in, getting to know some more of his players, because there's still going to be players at that football club. Yes, he's probably telling them how great some of them are when he doesn't really believe it. But at the same time, he needs to know, all right, who can I rely on? Who do I want for next season? Who I don't? There are going to be players there thinking about their contract situations as well. There are going to be players, do I want to be there? Do I not? Do I want to be part of this rebuild of Graham Potter? But I still think if you're a player in that dressing room, if you want to be part of it, Graham Potter's going to be watching you very, very closely. So, and these type of scenarios where effectively, not that you've got nothing to play for, but there's not really a lot on it, that's when you can learn a lot about a player. Because are they going to down tools and think, I can't wait for the end of the season? Because they've still got, what? 11 games left.
Long way to go.
Long way to go. So all of a sudden now, put performances in, you never know.
Live and exclusive on talkSPORT. Build-up begins when we come off air at 7 p.m. West Ham against Leicester. What will the score be? Darren, Ben?
I think West Ham will build on what they did. I'm going to go 2-0.
Build on what they did what?
Beating Arsenal.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I'm a professional.
Lovely to hear you say it.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.